Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Shapeshifting Tarot by Satin Bees. This is independently published, retailing for $44.54 here in the US, and of course, as always, in the description box below, I will link where you can legitimately purchase this should you want to. Thank you to Satin Bees for sending this our way. Now let's get into it. All right, so the Shape-Shifting Tarot is a deck of 78 cards, each one printed from a unique art piece painted by the creator. These images follow the traditional structure of tarot with 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana in 4 suits: the wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. The cards, however, are very distinct in their imagery. These images were part of a 2-year art journey during which I have grown as an artist and experimented with many different techniques. This led me to the idea of the Shape-Shifting Tarot, a deck whose images contain a wide variety of art styles and references to many world mythologies and spiritual ideas. The deck comes with a booklet providing descriptions of each card and ways to interpret their meaning, along with a general overview of the tarot. An interactive divinatory object such as this deck is my way of communicating the experience of archetypes. Images filled with deep unconscious symbols can trigger certain reactions about our own position in life. The inherent randomness we are subjected to in tarot reading is linked to the way I see art as a mysterious and intuitive process that often ends up being ripe with unforeseen meaning. All right, it is a tuck box. Okay, so here is the guidebook before we get into the cards. Let's take a peek here, see what's in here. We have a note from the creator, which is what I just read you. And then the card meanings, starting with the major. Exciting. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the cards themselves. It's a nice size. There's the back. Quality of the cardstock is nice. It's not too thin. It's not too thick. It's nice in that sweet spot. It is snapping back. There is a little bit of a bend there, but I am on the side of wanting a thinner cardstock with my decks, just simply because they're going to shuffle a lot easier for me. I want to make sure. Oh, they're kind of all over the place. Okay, I'm going to organize these in order and I'll be right back. All right, so I just put them in order just so that we can see the progression and, you know, get a feel for it in a different way rather than kind of jumping back and forth from card to card. So here we go. We have nice black borders, the title down below. The one thing is that there isn't a number for the major arcanas. That's not a huge issue for me, just something I'm pointing out. I really like the art style. It's very artsy. And that's fun. Sometimes you want a deck that's a little out there. That's really neat. Ooh, very, very cool. I like the interpretation. Ooh. There's a lot to look at, which is really cool. That's neat. That's cool. I feel like this is another one of the examples of decks where you'll get focused on one part of the card each time you use it. You know, there's something different to see and look at. This is a cool interpretation of the Tower. I don't know if you can tell, but they're people. It's like all of the ones that came before. Very cool. Oh, wow. Oh, they're hands. See, there's just something that you're going to pick up on each time. And I feel like art is so subjective. Like, some people are going to really love this deck and other people are going to be like, it's not really for me. And that's okay. I feel like this is one of those decks where it is a very artistic one and it's going to sing to you, or it's going to be one that you might have to wait a little bit to connect to it. That's really cool. All right, let's get into the minor. So we're in wands now. It's very trippy, but I mean that in a great way. Cute. Oh, interesting. All right, cups. I love the addition of the pumpkins there. Oh my goodness. All the different heads in the cups. Oh, black and white. I like that. I love this like temperature reading type style. That's very cool to me. I like the mixture of what I'm seeing. That's neat. They're little birds. I really like this one. Oh, another black and white. Yeah, it is definitely anything but conventional, which is really cool. And last, we've got Pentacles. I love this. I love the greens. Ooh. Very cool. It is quite the different deck, but I'm here for that. I think we need some interesting different decks in our collection sometimes. All right, let's see how it shuffles. Okay. Not bad. And overhand. Oh, we're going to read for that one. Yeah, it shuffles just fine. I really like the flexibility of it. And I like the size because it fits in my hands really nice. Okay, we're going to read for the Eight of Pentacles here. All right. So it's tiny print, but I'm going to go ahead and read it. Hopefully you can follow along. All right. A card of ambition, diligence, and craft. It also reminds us of the dual nature of creativity. The craftsman portrayed here is animated by two sources of creative inspiration at opposite ends of a spectrum. One is light in all senses of the words, life-giving, reaching upward, almost angelic. It is like the muses of the Greeks, or the anima in Jungian psychology, a counterpart to the psyche that is somehow wiser than us and feeds us ideas in a mist of images. It is also the part of the artist that is enriched by the deep relationships in their life. To feel love for another human is like a call for this source of creative light to emerge. It engenders the desire to create things in honor of these loved ones as gifts for them. The other side of inspiration, just as powerful, is the shadow muse, the dark friend at the bottom of our gut that pushes the more chaotic side of creation and also feeds on self-destruction. This is the ever-present death drive, the call to drown in a trance of desperate productivity, no matter how much it may decay the body, the mind, and the world we live in. These dual sources both inform our drives, and we tend to keep them separate because we are afraid of letting them touch each other. But what every creator has to learn is that there is a way to let them merge in a way that is potent, to let them entwine. As the dance of acceptance between the light and shadow muses unfolds, this marriage of opposites is the path to the most meaningful endeavors we are capable of undertaking. Well, I like that. I like that it talks about the art and the style and, what is involved in it that corresponds to the meaning of the card. Because to me, if the art is kind of obscure like this, I like to know a little bit more of why it was created in that way, to kind of get inside the artist's mind a little bit more, just because sometimes we take things in a different way than is intended sometimes, right? So like, I really enjoy getting that behind the scenes in the guidebook. This is beautifully done. It's different. And like I said, it's probably not going to be for everyone, but if you like more of the trippier art style, this is going to be for you. The quality is nice. I don't have an issue shuffling it. And I really like the kind of trippy, absurd art style. It's really cool. It's different. It's a fun take. And I think if you are somebody with a creative mind, this is definitely for you. I definitely see why it's called the Shapeshifting Tarot. I really appreciate that. So with that being said, I would love to know what your thoughts are on this deck down in the comment section below. Thank you so much to Satin Bees for sending this my way to share. I'm really excited to get to know this more. And thank you all for hanging out with me today. I love you and I like you. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.